Hey, this is Musu Tensei and these are my pickups for October 2023. Not as much and pretty PS4 heavy, because I got a lot of games for less than 10 euros. So let's start with the PSP. I got the EA Replay collection. That's a pretty neat collection of old Electronic Arts games from Super Nintendo and Mega Drive or Genesis. It has some Wing Commander games, Budokan, Desert Strike and Jungle Strike. In their Mega Drive versions, so that's cool because I have the Super Nintendo versions original. Mutant League Football, BOB, also the Super Nintendo version. This one is the Super Nintendo version, and I have the original Mega Drive version. Road Rash 1, 2, and 3 for the Mega Drive. Haunting, starring Poltergeist, Syndicate, Ultima, Blackgate, and Virtual Pinball. That's a pretty neat little collection. There was a second one planned, but it sadly never happened. I bet it had would have had what is called Urban Strike, but sadly it never happened. What can you do? Now one Wii game. It's Driver San Francisco. Why? Why did I get it for the Wii? Because the story is different. While the 360 game is a sequel to Driver 3, this is actually a prequel to Driver 1. So this is basically Driver 0. I don't know why they did that, but I find it interesting, and it was a reason to get this as well. So now to the PS4. I got a bunch of new PS4 games. Most of them for less than 10 euros. Except this one. It's Darksiders Warmastered edition. I have this digitally, but I wanted it physically. This cost me a little bit more, like I think 15 or so. But this is a really good game. Loved it on the Xbox 360. And the digital PS4 version I also have. And then I got Darksiders 2, Deathinitive edition. I also like this one on the Xbox 360. Not as good in my opinion, but still pretty good. And Darksiders 3. This one I haven't played yet. I have it digitally on PC, but I haven't played it yet. Yeah, can't say too much about it. Same for this one. Darksiders Genesis or Darksiders 4 or 0, I don't know. This is a bit weird game because it's very different. It's a top-down kind of game. Sure, why not? It was cheap. And it's part of the series, so I got it, but yeah, I haven't played it yet. Maybe it's cool. I don't know. So yeah, why I paid a bit more than 10 for Darksiders 1. If I count them all together and divide it by 4, it's less than 10 for everyone, for each of them. I can't say the same for this collection. This is Borderlands Game of the Year edition, US version, because this was never released in Europe, at least not physically. But I found someone on Amazon who sells this for a pretty good price of like 25 euros. And I really enjoyed this game on the Xbox 360 in solo player, in single player. I never played this multiplayer, and I never will probably because I don't play multiplayer. But yeah, so this was actually new, a new copy, new and sealed, because I wanted just to get all the Borderlands games for the PS4. Because I only ever played Borderlands 1. I played a bit of 2 on PC, but not too much. And this one I got for less than 10. Basically 2 games. It's Borderlands, the pre-sequel, and 2 in the Handsome collection. I might as well get Borderlands 3, even though it's supposed to not be as good anymore, like the other games. But it was less than 10 euros, so might as well complete the collection. I don't care about Tales of the Borderlands or Wonderland, Tiny Girl, whatever. So my Borderlands collection is complete. Then I got Biomutant. That's a pretty cool game, actually. I have it digitally on PC. Less than 10 euros. Oh, this one was, I think, 10 even. I think it's 10 or less, whatever. I'm not the biggest fan of this series. I have the first game on the remaster of the first game on PS4. This is Valkyria Chronicles 4. Even with the sticker. Less than 10 euros. Yeah. I don't have the second one. I'd like to add it to my collection still. But the third one, Valkyria Chronicles 3, was never released outside Japan for some reason. So that's kind of stupid. But you can play Valkyria Chronicles 4 without knowing the others. So because that's kind of like I think a different faction in the war. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. Another less than 10 game, small, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So to complete my Tomb Raider PS4 collection, also at least a Tomb Raider trilogy of the reboot trilogy. Yeah, it's alright. There are some top-down Tomb Raider games, like what's it called? Something of Osiris or something. But I have them digitally on PC, that's enough. Of course, I got the new Evercade collections. This is the Delphine cinematic collection. It has 4 games. One of them is Another Code. And not Another Code, that's one thing else. Another World. Flashback and Future Wars, Operation Stealth. It's cool, but I wish you could just, at least for the Evercade Versus, you could just insert a USB mouse and use it for Future Wars and Operation Stealth, because these are point-and-click adventures. Playing them with a gamepad is not that great. I wish it had mouse support. Maybe later. Would be cool to add. Then I got the Sunsoft collection. 6 cool games. I think they're cool. It was Acrobat. I actually have original on the Super Nintendo. Journey to Sirius I actually played through on the Switch. But others I haven't played yet. Mr. Gimmick, Blaster Master, Master Boy, and Arabian. That's a cool collection. I hope the collection 2, which will probably come someday, because this is the one, and when they have numbers, they usually get a sequel collection. I will have the Acrobat 2, because that one I don't have yet. And Sunsoft has a pretty nice selection of games. So I'm looking forward to future Sunsoft collections. And now to the Switch. I got the Mugen Souls Z Switch version. The uncensored re-release or remaster. Is this a remaster? Possible. Completely uncensored. I never got Mugen Souls Z on the PS3 because of the censorship, and I didn't know about the censorship when I bought Mugen Souls, the first game, on PS3. I got the limited edition. It's numbered. I got 1180. That's a cool number. Came with a pretty thick art book. It's the certificate, the sticker, more stickers, and the soundtrack. So finally got this one too, from the good people at Play Asia and East Asia Soft. Next, I'd like to see the Criminal Girls games remastered for Switch and uncensored. That would be cool. Or Castle Panzers. That would be pretty neat too. Then I got Bud Spencer and Terence Slaps and Beans. So, it comes with some, what's it called? Autographs. And a poster. So if you're American, you might not understand because these were very popular in Europe, especially here in Germany. So yeah, huge part of my childhood watching Bud Spencer and Terence Hill movies. Always fun. So of course I got the second game too, Slaps and Beans 2. Super nostalgic, the music and everything. That's pretty cool. Very respectful to these two. Bud Spencer has died a good while ago. Terence Hill is still alive. But yeah, there was never something like this again. Such a duo. It can't be copied. It can't be recreated in a game, yes, but not in reality. It doesn't have to. It's not needed. And of course, I got Super Mario Wonder. It's in my Switch right now. It's a pretty good game. Pretty cool. I would have preferred a real 3D Mario, but this has some good ideas. It's pretty fun. Oh, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Till next time. I'm trying to press